and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and her latest reading, which is a yes or no reading. So always use your own discernment. This is just a guide to help you get in touch with your intuition, which reigns supreme. But take a look at these 5 different piles and think of a particular question. We've got pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, ask a yes or no question and then feel into what pile you're drawn to. And let's get started for this yes or no reading. And yeah, always remember that your intuition, this is just meant to be a guide and to help you be in touch with your intuition. So your yes and no, you're the ultimate decider of your own life, and you have the ultimate power, not this pick a card reading. All right, so pile number 1, let's see, what do we have? Yes or no? We've got 7 of, so that's a choice card. So often that can be like, oh, the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. It's interesting. It feels like it could be a yes in some cases, but it's sort of like, then there's this energy of something stopping it. It's sort of like, and it's almost like there's energy of, why can't this be a yes? And it's almost like there's this hidden energy that you don't know about in this situation. That's what I'm getting. It's like it can appear to be one way, but it can be totally different. Like, for example, I'm thinking of like a job. Like, you may think that a job is an absolutely perfect job, right? It seems so great, and you think, why wouldn't it be a yes? That's the energy I'm getting. Why wouldn't this be a yes? But in the case if it's a job, there's like sort of this energy of something hidden that you don't know. So it could be a no, because this hidden influence, this hidden energy might make this a negative experience, and it's something like everything would look good, everything would look fine. But it's like I'm hearing not to look at appearances, because like you may find a job that looks really good, but then it's like there's something more, like I'm hearing there might be something better. That's what I'm getting. And even though it looks so good and it's hard to release it, there might be something so very much better under the horizon. I'm hearing in some cases the hidden issue could be corrected, but in other cases it can't. So if the hidden issue can't be corrected and brought to the surface, then it's a no. But if it can, then it could be a yes. But I'm hearing that appearances, like a choice may appear to be a certain way, but it's actually, this may, like, for example, looking at this card, this may like seem like a really nourishing, good cup, but something that doesn't look as good could actually be the positive option, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing that not that all that glitters is gold, and something that may seem kind of dull and not as good, like a job posting that has 1 or 2 sentences, for example, or maybe even a dating profile that has 1 or 2 sentences. It isn't really super shiny. It seems kind of basic. It seems not that shiny, but there may be a hidden gem that you're overlooking. Looking at something that's shiny, you may be overlooking a hidden gem that is a true 100% yes. Interesting message. Interesting. Okay, so that was pile number 1. I'll put that aside, the rock aside. Now pile number 2, let's say yes or no. What do we have here? Yes or no? Let's see. For pile number 2, we've got, interesting energy, the 5 of Swords. It feels, I'm actually not quite sure what it feels yet, because I'm going to see the other cards. But the 5 of Swords is somebody sort of like a toxic energy, something lording somebody else, but I'm not sure if the whole thing is toxic, because we'll see. 6 of, okay, I can see an energy of a person giving you something that seems good, but it's actually a manipulation. That's the energy I'm getting. The Fool, and then the Fool here. So interesting. So it's sort of like this energy of, yeah, like I say, somebody giving you something or some opportunity that has like a hidden, interesting, Lord. And I pulled the Lord card. So maybe about somebody or a situation or an institution in power that, or I'm hearing another thread. Like it's something that may seem to be as powerful but isn't. Somebody may be intimidating you and trying to like make you waver in a situation or something, and they're really not that powerful, or they're not that scary is what I'm hearing. They're actually sort of childlike or something like that, but it's sort of like there's a sort of inherent unhealthiness in this situation that would seem to make him to know if it can be. I'm hearing the ship perhaps might be able to be turned around. If I'm hearing if this energy or person is gone, it might be a yes. Like for example, I'm getting an example of, okay, you're going to a company and everything is great. The 10 employees are good, but there's this 11th sociopathic, like it's a great company and everything's great and it would be a great opportunity, but there's like a sociopathic worker who like does weird things and steals people's sandwiches or does something very nefarious. And if this speck of wrongness could be removed, then basically child. So I'm interesting. I'm hearing it. This is sort of could involve something very dark and nefarious. I'm not sure. This is a collective reading, but I'm hearing if this perhaps if this energy could be if somebody retreats or something and somebody is convinced to retreat. This could be a good something but it has the very negative aspect of it needs to be removed. And it's like somebody's giving an energy to the situation. It's like the whole like even a project could be really good, but there's a really negative member in it. There's a really negative person who's dragging everything down and who's making things really unpleasant for everybody else. But it's sort of like if this person was gone, everything would be but it's sort of like, yeah, something nefarious. And I'm hearing this energy could be convinced to retreat, but sometimes it's just, in some cases, if it's a no, the energy has sort of like overclouded things so much that it's sort of like it may be advantageous to go somewhere else, but it's sort of like, I'm hearing you have to go within your heart to figure out if this can be changed. It's like your heart and your intuition. Your heart and intuition will tell you if this situation can or cannot be changed. All right. So that was pile number 2. So let's see. Now let's see pile number 3. What do we have for pile number 3? Interesting. What is the stone? Because it's a mixed stone. We've got some black and then some whitish gray. So what will pile 3 for yes or no? What will it be? 3. Oh, interesting. 3 of swords. I'm hearing the situation could break your heart, or it's already broken your heart and you're wondering if you should leave it or not. Knight of Wands. This could be a person who's like a very mixed, I'm getting a very mixed energy. And it's sort of like, I'm hearing one aspect of this person and situation could be very good, but there's 2 aspects that are bad. And it's like, and my question is this worth it? And I'm hearing this is something to do very much with self-esteem. And I'm hearing that I shouldn't say a yes or no answer to this particular question, but it's sort of like, well, no, I will give it, I mean, it's a yes or no reading. I will give a yes or no. I'll kind of get into that later, but it's sort of like the energy of this is like once you feel this your self-esteem, it's sort of like the one aspect of the situation is very good, but the 2 aspects that are very bad. So you want to basically, is it worth it? It's like you're in this. It's a very difficult. I'm hearing it's a very difficult situation, which is why I'm being very delicate about saying yes or no, because it's sort of like it's almost like this crossroads for you. It's like this timeline crossroads of should you go beyond this? So should you go beyond this or not? Should you move like beyond the situation or not. And it's very much a test to your self-esteem. It's maybe something, either you want to resist even dealing with this, or this person's very resistant. They may have a very good side, but they may be very resistant and almost too, like, it may be somebody who's just not, or a situation that's just very causing you anxiety because they're not taking this seriously, or a part of it is just like, it's not solid enough or not safe enough. And so your anxiety, you're kind of hesitating at this. And I'm hearing, do not put yourself down for hesitating about this. And it could be kind of a manipulative person or a manipulative situation or a lie. It could be an outright lie is what I'm hearing, in which case it's a hard no if it's a lie. But it's sort of like the situation is very much about like moving beyond and going to a situation that will give you truly what you want. But I'm hearing it's all about figuring out how much do you value yourself, and how much are you releasing your shameful, not that there's anything wrong with having compulsions, but your feelings of shame which lead to compulsions. It's almost like this feels like a sticky situation that's very kind of unhealthy, but it's sort of like it could suffer them positive aspects, and maybe it could be turned around, but it feels kind of like it overall has an energy of almost like an energy of not too good to be true, but one aspect of it is good, but two aspects of it is bad. And do you really want to stick around for the one aspect that is good, or the one aspect that is bad type thing? It's sort of like it's a huge test, and I'm hearing that you could, by overcoming this test and releasing your anxiety and going back into your power, you could be creating a so much better timeline for yourself by up-leveling this self-esteem anxiety issues that it's bringing up, by releasing that, figuring out what's behind it. That this could help you create a better timeline, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's what we've got for pile number 3. Now let's see pile number 4. What do we have for pile number 4? Pile number 4. We've got the pile number 4 is the pink pile. Let's see. What is this? What is this for? Yes or no? Let's see. The Empress, 9 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. So what I'm hearing from that is that you're wondering if this is too good to be true, because it's pulling on your heartstrings and you're feeling good about it. But you're wondering, and so I'm hearing that you've done a lot of up-levelment to get to this. You've walked away from a lot of things. You've put like clear boundaries, and this situation or person or whatever it is come into your life, and you're kind of wondering, is it truly like positive? Is it truly a positive thing? And I'm hearing it could. In most cases, it is, but there's a huge amount of hesitation, because I'm hearing that you've walked away from a lot of you've had a lot of unsafety in your life, and you've walked away from a lot of situations. So it's sort of like you're wondering, is this actually a safe situation? Is this actually something you could be involved in? You feel a lot of anxiety. I'm hearing that a lot of anxiety is hindering you from looking at this situation. You may be actually putting a lot of anxiety onto the situation in fear that it doesn't warrant. And it's kind of like you've gone through such a journey, it's hard to believe that anything is actually good. And I'm hearing this could actually be a positive situation. This actually could. But you're so used to being worried from pain, it's hard to believe it, if that makes sense. It's really hard for you to believe that this actually could be a situation. And you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting for basically a man or something bad to happen in the situation. And I'm hearing, in most cases, you don't have to wait for the other shoe to drop. And I'm hearing in some select cases, it could be a situation you want to retreat from because it's not safe. But I'm hearing in most cases it could actually be a positive situation with like lots of positive energies. But it's sort of like, it's hard even trusting that. And I'm hearing that there's almost this cloud in your intuition that because you've had so many negative situations that have pretended to be all right, which haven't been all right, it's hard to even trust your intuition. So I'm hearing that some affirmation could be, I trust my intuition now. And it's sort of like this anxiety, this huge amount of anxiety inside of you that makes you hard for you to believe that this is a good situation. But I'm hearing, I trust my intuition now, and prana purifier. And it's almost like you've gone through so much stuff that it's hard. It's like I'm hearing it's hard for you to even believe in the energy of yes or positive situation because you've seen so much negative energy. I'm hearing you almost need like this spiritual purification to sort of accept this energy into your life, because it could actually be a positive energy. And it's sort of like, but how do you allow that into your life when it's almost like you're worried? And I got worried, and I got limbs emotional releaser. So you may have feelings with your legs, like, because oftentimes when we're worried, it's sort of like you feel worried, a sense of worriness, or like it's been so hard for you. It's hard to believe in good. It's hard to believe in good. And and there's been lots of stress too. So it's sort of like calming your mind and your energy. It's sort of like what you want to do to sort of reproductive emotional release. So it's sort of like, I just keep on getting this energy of worriness, of like feeling that anything that will be reproduced will be bad. It's like there's this negativity from all this painful, and not to blame yourself, because you shouldn't blame yourself, because you've had these negatives. And it's sort of like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, this could be a yes, but it's sort of like you need this spiritual uphold to actually believe that there's positivity, that there's actually positivity. It's like a whole belief, what do you call it? Up level is needed. So that was for pile 4. And then we've got pile 5. So pile 5, what do we have for that? We've got this bracelet right here. Let's see, is this a yes or a no? Let's see, we've got Temperance, we've got 7 of Swords, and a Queen of Cups. So I'm hearing this could be a yes, but it could be something that you have to fight for, because some energy is trying to take it away. And I normally don't say something is, and I hesitate to say that because I don't want to have that energy of fighting for something or what have you. But it's sort of like this energy of like, yeah, someone may be trying to intimidate you away. Like, I'm getting an energy of, if somebody's like, I don't know why I thought of that movie Back to the Future, like where he was all, he wanted this particular girl. I think that's the movie, but he wanted this particular girl. And then basically what happened was this really intimidating, scary bully was trying to, so it could be even it could be a person, in the form of a person, but it could also be your own thoughts that are like, it's sort of like wondering, could something go wrong? Could something go wrong? It's like, it's a cycle. It's almost like this, making this a yes. And I'm hearing something else too. It could be a no, but it could be a very close yes. If it's a no, it's something is very close to you, that a close, for like what you're looking at right now could be a second choice, where there's a very good close choice, but it's almost like your own. It's sort of like, in some cases somebody might be trying to take this opportunity away from you, and in some cases, I'm not saying all cases, but it's like you should like kind of change your strategy and then go after that. Almost think like, and it's gonna sound funny, but think like with male energy with this. Like, how there's female energy, and both are equal, but it's sort of like thinking of like hesitation, because you may feel a sense of hesitation about this, but it's sort of like, it's like you're being called on to have powerful energy to this. That's sort of like, you know, because there's the yin and the yang, right? So I sort of like you're being called on to have like yang energy with this. And if it's not this, just developing a yang energy, like sort of a forceful energy type thing in terms of a forceful energy to create what you want in your life. But not, I don't want to say exactly forceful, but sort of like powerful, if you will. Because somebody might be intimidating you, or you may be intimidated by your own thoughts. So yeah, this is all we've got for this reading. That was pile number 5. And I hope you have a terrific day. Always rely on your own intuitional awareness. Thank you. Goodbye.